Welcome back. It's Sunday, and this is the end of the match week 7. Some people are not happy with the results of this match week. We can go over like some of our predictions on what happened so far this week and how we predicted some games and how we expected some games to turn out. With Leeds, we're like, for me, I said Leeds Tottenham 2-2. That game ended up
Mm,
2-1. Tottenham won.
mm,
Manchester
mm,
United, Sunderland. United, I said that game will end 2-1, but United won that game with
mm,
a clean sheet, so that game ended 2-0. I was actually
mm,
surprised. And Lamen started, and he was able to keep a clean sheet. Good for them, but they're at Old Trafford, so Manchester United at
mhm,
Old Trafford, they're kind of solid. And then Arsenal, West Ham, right? So Arsenal, West Ham, they did their thing. We expected Arsenal to win. I expected Arsenal to win. Arsenal won. Chelsea, Liverpool, I expected it
mm,
to be a draw, but sadly we lost. We'll dive into the game in more detail to see what happened there in that game. Wolves, Brighton. I expected Wolves to lose to Brighton. What did that turn out? When I checked
Big
midway, it was
bro.
like 1-1. It ended up the draw. Okay, cool. Um, for Newcastle Forest, I expected
Yeah.
Newcastle to beat Forest. I even expected Forest to score. I predicted 3-1 in this game, but it ended up being 2-0. I think Wotemadi scored a penalty. Very, very good penalty, too. I watched that game actually. That penalty was really solid. Top corner was very good. Everton Crystal Palace. I expected Everton and Crystal Palace to draw, but you're right on this one. Crystal Palace, Everton always find a way to beat Crystal Palace, and they ultimately
Lose. I
won
expected
there.
them to lose. Yeah.
Aston Villa Burnley. How did that do? Aston Villa Burnley. I expected like
Aston Villa
1-1.
won.
Aston
Aston
Villa
Villa
won.
won.
And then Brentford City. I expected this to be 2-1 City. You were saying, yeah, you don't believe it. Maybe they can get something from this, but it ended up being 1-0. And Erling Haaland keeps on scoring. I've been telling you guys, Haaland is on a mission. Haaland now has 9 goals out of 7, which is crazy,
Oh,
right? 9 goals out of
yeah.
7 is actually wild. But anyways, let's dive into the game. Chelsea, Liverpool. Sad for the Liverpool fans. I watched some
First,
videos on.
first of, first of all, you have to greet the world champions. It's for 1 week. Pay
Okay.
homage first before we move on.
You are world champions.
No, 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 no. Chelsea are world champions. Remember,
Okay.
1 week. Mhm.
Chelsea are world champions. Okay, let's move on.
Exactly. Now
Let's
we
move
can
on.
dive in. Now we can dive into the conversation. Yes.
Okay,
So
okay. Fair
I
enough,
don't
fair
know.
enough.
Like throughout today, I've been going through. Ah,
It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter, SSB. It doesn't even matter. Happy, welcome to the live. Good evening.
God, the beautiful feeling.
Yeah, Annie on fraud
The
watch. Yeah, it's on fraud
upward one.
watch now.
Anyways,
Mm-hmm.
I know it feels like the whole Liverpool fan base is in
Mm.
panic mode, right? And so me myself, I just had to do my own research. Like I watched all your losses. I watched some of the games you guys lost,
Mm-hmm.
but I went back and rewatched even the game of yesterday. I
Mm-hmm.
rewatched it again. People will say I'm very so rewatched the full game, rewatched highlights of the ones you lost. I went back to last season, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's one common thing I noticed.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's just me. I don't know.
What is the common thing?
Especially from the game of the way you guys press might be the problem. Now, you mentioned something. This, I think, Florian Wirtz coming into the team has actually. There are a lot of factors. I'm just talking of my own opinion,
Mm-hmm.
right? Now, initially, Soboslai used to be up front, right? And probably Soboslai and your striker used to be the one to do the press.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I assume. Do you get what I'm saying? And probably the person wide talks in a bit. They are not very wide. And maybe Salah, I don't know. Salah takes up
Yeah.
any position he wants to take up, right? He said you need to rewatch the game on mute. I rewatch it on mute. So yesterday, so now you guys now, how do I say it now? Yesterday, what was the common thing I said? I said you guys did not trouble Sanchez
Mm-hmm.
when you were pressing. Now the pressing was not aggressive, but it feels like you people are you commit two people to press, but at the same time in the midfield you are marking 1v1.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get? So you are committing Salah that is 30 something years of age.
Mm-hmm.
Salah is aging, even in the way he's pressing. His
Yeah.
age shows, right? Because you compare the pressing is different now. That's all I'll say. When Salah is not pressing hard enough, right? Isaac himself wasn't pressing hard enough.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get what I'm saying? So you want to press, you want to first have you want to press Sanchez or any keeper so that you push them to a side you want them to be in.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get? Now the press from Salah is weak. Throughout the first half,
Mm.
it was weak. Now, if you notice after the first goal, the how do I say it now? So the press is not strong enough. You are marking 1v1 in the midfield. So what that does is every time Salah goes, Salah is not blocking off that channel to Cucurella.
Mm-hmm.
The channel is still always open. So at the end of the day, Sanchez has the time to pick somebody wide because that press from Isaac is not hard, or he can still go to Caicedo. Obviously, Soboslai was on Caicedo, from what
Mm-hmm.
I was seeing. Soboslai was on Caicedo. Gravenberg was the one on Enzo Fernandez, and McAllister was on Gusto in
Mm.
your 1v1 pressing, right? Now, you now have a case of the press is not right.
Mm.
First thing. Now, if the press is not right, Caicedo obviously will move. When Caicedo moves, what happens? Soboslai will follow him, right? And Caicedo is not taking too many touches. Probably
Mm.
one touch passing is going wide to Cucurella because Salah is not really covering properly. And what happens? He takes that ball. Obviously, you have Gravenberg following Fernandez. He's followed
Mm.
Fernandez. You already have a hole. That's what I was seeing. I'm just talking from the first half.
Yeah, I'm
You already
listening. I'm
have,
listening.
you already
Yeah.
have a hole there.
Mm-hmm.
Before you know it, ball goes to Garnacho. If Garnacho was even more creative or more decent, probably you guys could have lost more, or Chelsea could have created more chances.
Mm.
Do you get? But the thing is that Chelsea, you say all these excuses and it's just to lessen the credit. No, 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 no. Abi, what I'm saying is the way is more like I feel like it was actually a trap because Maresca knew the way and slot press and he used it. If you notice from the first goal, what did you see? You saw Fernandez. Fernandez, if you watch that video critically, it was obvious, it's planned. Fernandez dragged Gravenberg out of position.
To create
He dragged
space
him.
for
He
Caicedo to
dragged him.
make that
Yeah,
run.
it was a plan. He
Mm.
dragged him out of. If you notice, he kept on moving and was looking at him to make sure he follows him. He follows him. It's just like rat and cheese, or a mice and cheese, right? He pulls him out. Immediately he goes. What happens? Soboslai obviously loses Caicedo.
Mm-hmm.
Caicedo, obviously the pass goes to Gusto. When the pass goes to Gusto, so Caicedo gets in front of Soboslai. He's lost Soboslai already. Already, Fernandez has pulled Gravenberg out. There's already a big. There's only one person left. What happens? I say Maresca. McAllister tries
Yeah.
to press Gusto, but Gusto doesn't. Gusto doesn't take any touch. Just one touch back to Caicedo, and
Mm.
Caicedo is free. Now your three midfielders that are meant to be there, there's no one there. This is what has been happening to you guys. I don't know if this is something he brought from what did he where did he come from? From the
The-
Dutch league.
From the Dutch league. Bagman is saying, bro, you say the way Anne plays. What do you mean? What is Anne's style? Last season it was just club style. What is Anne's identity?
So that's what I'm explaining. Do you
Mm.
get what? So that's why I'm asking you as a Liverpool fan,
Mm.
because I noticed all this in the losses this season. I noticed it. Um, I didn't get diving into the ones from last season fully. Do you get? But I think he gradually tried to change what the team already knew. Now, after that first goal went in, what did you see Gravenberg doing? Gravenberg was like this, telling Slot like, this thing is not working. You see his hand like this clearly. Like this thing is not working. Do you get what
Mm.
I'm saying? They are passing through us. So second half, what did you notice second half? What did you notice second half? It took him
You
50
tell us,
minutes.
what did
So
you notice?
second half, your press was different. Your press was, I felt like when Soboslai went now, first of all, the person that could have helped you in the press was now put in right back.
This is
Because
super
if you
slide.
look at it, yes, the people, two people. I'm not the coach. I'm not even ready that level. If I was to commit two people, first of all, you cannot commit so much bodies up front to press if it's not extremely aggressive. If
Yeah,
it's
if not, it's
extremely
pointless.
aggressive,
We'll play through
it
you.
means that everybody inside must be aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get? And
Yeah,
you
man.
don't
Yeah.
keep two defenders on what is a Joao Pedro. It's a waste of time. One person has to go in the one person has to commit in the middle too. One defender has to go in the middle to increase the number. But you have a case where
Mm.
you have two defenders on one striker. That's a waste of time. Because at the end of the day, Chelsea never even used Joao Pedro. They were using the wide areas, making you guys open, use the wide area few times. Right? So I don't know. Okay, second half, the press was better,
Mm.
right? I didn't see more of it was no more it was I saw less of Salah trying to do the press. Do you get what I'm saying? But even apart from
But
everything,
everything you said still
hey,
goes back to what Bagman is trying to say. Like
yeah,
the style of play, right, that we have
mm,
is a very
yeah,
weird style of play. If you look
yeah,
at the identity that we've had for a very long time, we are like
mm,
a high press team.
mm-hmm,
That's the point of the whole high metal football is we are not giving you time on that ball. We're not giving you time to
yeah,
think. We're all constantly running and we don't give you space. We don't give you time. That's the
mm,
identity that we've had for a long time. When Arne
mm,
Slot came to this club, what did he
mm,
do? He struck the balance.
mm,
We were not like the first half, we're not pressing as
mm,
aggressive. We're pressing in like
mm,
phases. There were times where we press aggressively, we relax. We press aggressively,
mm,
we relax. But when
mm.
we relax and we stay compact, we're not going all the way back. We just stay compact as a unit. It's almost like a mid block, people will say. But we're very
Mm.
compact. People are saying that he's balanced. He's trying to strike a balance between the style
So
that we
this
had
is
and
from
this one.
last season. You are talking
This
of
is
from
from
last season.
I'm talking about last season, from the first half of last season, how we've been playing up until
Okay.
now. Now the problem
Yeah.
now that I'm facing, like which is what you're saying with the press, is the press is very relaxed. It's
Mm,
a relaxed press. Okay, fine. If you're having a relaxed press, you would expect that okay, you guys are still somewhat compact in that middle. We're not
mhm,
overcommitting, right? Because if you notice,
mm,
for example, if you notice the way City play these days,
mm.
right? City, they don't really do like aggressive pressing these days like before,
Mhm. Yeah.
right? If you notice it, because Pep is fine with you having the ball now, because that whole aggressive pressing, if people are able to play through that press, it's dangerous because you can have space at the back. So
Yeah.
with City now, they want to
Mm,
choke the midfield. That's why they are playing 4-1-4-1. They commit four guys in the attack. They have like three people in that midfield, and they have three at the back. That's the shape they take when they're in possession of the ball. And the four guys in front are spread
mm,
across the box, right? They are spread across the
mm.
box with their wingers really high. The guys
Yeah.
playing with the wing really high. Haaland and somebody else in that middle. Haaland is not alone. And then you have the three. That three keep on moving. They keep on moving in that
Mm,
midfield. The moment they lose the ball, you notice that
mm.
people just drop. But they don't drop all the way back. They still stay
Yeah.
somewhat compact. So that's what I'm expecting from Manny Slot. I'm expecting
Mm,
that kind of play for Manny Slot. If you're saying we're playing a 4-3-3
yeah.
or a 4-2-3-1 or whatever version of 4-3-3 is playing,
Still playing. Yeah.
if you're not going to do a high press against Chelsea, I expect us to still stay compact in that midfield and choke it, such that if Gusto had made that one touch pass to Caicedo, there's no space. Caicedo will pass back or pass to the wings because he can't make that run. There's no space for him to make that run. Because by the time he makes that run, there are already 2, 3 man them that are already on him. So that's the issue. That's the issue now that I'm facing from the way we are playing and with our press.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Um, okay. Continue.
let me
Continue.
read some comments and then I'll continue.
Yeah.
Evi
And
said Andy Caicedo Caicedo fainted Van Dijk. This made Van Dijk open more space. We saw this in the goal. Open more space, and then Van
Yes,
Dijk
yes,
was
he did
able to
that too. He did that
Caicedo
too.
was able to
Yeah,
score. Konate
yeah,
was not
yeah.
there to really block that shot. So that's what happened. And AB saying that's why I'm saying more credit to Chelsea's play. It was very good. See, only a world class player with belief in his ability can feint a long range shot. Uh, Well, are we now calling Caicedo world class? So we're calling Caicedo world class because he feinted Van Dijk and he
Brother,
scored that shot. Okay,
brother.
fair enough. Having saying even Gakpo looks off the pace, even with the
Mm,
goal. That assist that came from Isak, that touch
mm,
is very difficult. People that play
mm-hmm.
football actively know what I'm talking about. That
Yeah,
touch that he
yeah.
used to
It was
bring
a
that
good
ball,
assist. It was a good assist.
down just right in front of Gakpo for him to score was
Yeah.
very difficult, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's his individual brilliance that made us score that goal. I'm telling you, it's individual brilliance that made us score that goal. But let's move on.
Mm.
AB said, I think it's a miracle you guys won the league last season. What you need to realize, Liverpool might not have a group playing at their peak with wait. Liverpool might not have a group playing at their peak like Salah, Firmino, Mane. It's a waste you guys only won one. Wait, what does that mean?
Like during that period, right? Before even
Oh,
slots
like we
came.
only won one during that period
Yeah,
with
yeah,
the front three
yeah,
that we
yeah,
had. But
yeah.
look at that front three. What was the key thing with that front three and with the way we were playing with that front three?
You guys were high pressing now,
And look at the
like very
pace.
aggressive.
Mane
Yeah,
had
and you had
pace.
pace too. And
Salah had pace then too.
Mani was always covering.
And
Mani
Mane was
was always
always
covering.
the runs. And this is a
Yeah,
team where Robertson was. I've watched a video like that where I don't know if you remember that game where he depressed. He kept on running, constantly
yeah,
running,
yeah, yeah,
chasing the ball, so they could not send the ball wide. So
yeah,
it's like there was a lot of pace in that team, but the key thing too was Firmino was a false nine, right? So he was the what we call it? He was the one connecting Mane and Salah. He was
yeah,
like the link, teaching the two of
yeah,
them together, right? For in a false playing that false nine position very well.
yeah,
So
yeah.
now that we're in this and slot system, looking at the talents that we have, bro,
Mm.
it does not make any sense to me that we're
That
playing
was.
the way that we are playing.
But Kingsley, okay, let's also go back to last season, right? Because how do I say it now? It feels like we are not the reality. This is the reality. Do you get?
I have no
Last
idea,
season,
Bagman. I have no
yeah,
idea.
ra-
I'm sorry I
uh,
interrupted, but this Bagman's comment is key. What
yeah,
is an
yeah.
slot style?
So now that's where I'm going. Now, when an slot came, I don't think that's what it's just me observing.
No,
I
say
don't think he introduced any style to them. He continued with what Klopp was doing. Plus, he tried to add a bit of defensive solidity, like you said,
yes, stay
resting
compact.
once in a while. That's the only thing he did. I feel
Defend in
like
a 4-4-2,
to
that kind of
yeah,
thing.
towards the ending of the season, he started to introduce new stuff.
And we started losing.
Yes, that's what I think. I think
Gravenberch at center back. Really?
after you guys won the league, you notice he started to experiment. If you notice, he started to give me this or the Eric Ten Hag vibe. Do you
He's
get what
giving
I'm saying?
Eric Ten Hag vibe, and that's
Yes.
scaring me.
So that's what I'm saying. So
Mm.
now he started to introduce how he wants to play. Do you get? Which has carried on to this season. You guys have added more people. So that's we are now seeing slot style of play,
AB,
which is
honestly,
not working.
I'm
Now,
not being reactive. I wish
yeah,
I was being
it just
reactive, but I'm not being reactive, AB. This is a
it
form
has
that
been
followed
from
us
last
since the
season.
end of last season. Even Arne Slot
Yes,
himself
from
said
last
it in his
season.
press conference.
Yeah, from
But he
last
keeps
season.
on
But
mentioning things
Kingston,
that feel like an excuse. He keeps on mentioning,
okay,
oh, we
let
are conceding from set pieces. We don't, but the goals that they are
yeah,
scoring us are not from set pieces.
set
Some
pieces.
goals they are scoring us are not from set
You
pieces.
are open.
So
You
what
guys
does
are
this
always too
mean?
open. Yeah. So now, if you look at something,
Semenyo's goal
another
that he
thing,
scored Bournemouth
yes,
game. I'm sorry I'm cutting you off, but I'm just giving examples. The goal that Bournemouth scored
yeah,
us at the beginning of the season, they were not from set piece.
clean
Those two goals were
open
not from
play.
set pieces. It was
Yeah,
open
yeah,
play. We said this on
yeah.
this stream. We came on stream and we said that, yeah, we look open. Tactically, I don't know if it's
Mm,
SSB that said this, but we came on stream and we said tactically we look very open. What is going on with the way we are
mm,
playing? We took the
yeah,
same thing. We went to Newcastle. Newcastle against 10 men. We were still struggling. He said, "Oh, it's because of the set piece." Okay, whatever, fine. Let's go to the Merseyside derby that we had. The goal that they scored us was
mm,
not a set piece. So at the end of the day, I'm just like, I'm not trying to say, I'm not with the crowd that says, "Oh, slot out, I don't believe in the manager." No, I'm not with that crowd. I want to be clear. That's not what I
mm,
believe. If people ask me, "Kingsley, what do you believe?" I don't believe that. I believe there's an issue. There is an issue that needs to be fixed with the way we play, and
mm.
he needs to fix it fast. If not,
Fast.
we will not win games cleanly. We'll be winning games because of individual brilliance.
Okay. So now let me now tell you something.
Yeah.
Let's go back to last season.
Mm-hmm.
I believe I'm tagging on Bagman's comment. He has good players, right? Individual brilliance also helped him last season. Individual brilliance from Van Dijk, Konate, and even Salah.
Yes.
Jota was a wild card. He could bring on and win games. Jota has been Jota, right?
Yeah.
Rest, right? Jota is no more there. Do you
Yeah.
get?
Agree.
Salah has aged. He's showing he's aged.
It's
And
evident.
he started from is this thing started from when you guys started to lose. Now it felt like most of the magic you guys had, or this stuff you guys were doing, it was Salah most of it was Salah. Most of the brilliance was from Salah. Van Dijk, most of the long balls, even from your middle, was from Van
Hidayat.
Dijk to Salah.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? There's no other person trying it out.
Mm-hmm.
Even Konate was even giving good balls last season from his
Mm-hmm.
side to Salah most of the time, right? But now it feels like Konate cannot even pass. Or it feels like Konate doesn't understand what is the pattern of play. It feels like
Because of the
the manager
positioning. Yeah.
introduced a pattern of play that is confusing. Everybody saying, and you
Wait,
notice
wait.
you guys cannot even take 4 passes.
Like, where are you? Like,
Four
I
passes
literally
to
have
lose the
seen this
ball.
happen. Like,
Yes, four
Konate will have
passes.
the ball. He's looking like, where more am I passing to? Where are you? He will pass back. Van
So
Dijk is the only
that's
one that can, because Van Dijk can see with his angle, he can see
the
the
way
whole.
he stands, the way
Yeah, he can see
he stands
everything.
this way. He stands
Yeah,
this
he can
way,
see
right?
everything. But Konate, when he receives the ball, he's looking, who do I pass to? You give to Gravenberch. People already expect Gravenberch to do the Gravenberch turn. You give it to Gravenberch, people
Mm,
just smother him because they don't want him to make that turn. Because if he makes that turn, he's gone.
he's gone.
And teams are expecting him to make that turn, so they'll try to prevent it. Um, AB saying, if you guys wait, Bagman is saying, what is his style? Is the style have good players and that's it? Bagman, man. Bagman. I don't know what his style is, man. I don't know what his style is. AB saying,
Oh
if you
my
guys change to a
god.
pressing game with this team, you guys will end up fifth. I'm telling you. We can't be one. I don't think we can change to a pressing team yet. We don't have guys that are fit. And we run the risk of losing players due to injuries if we do that. Florian Wirtz is not the most,
Athletic.
when it comes to injuries, he's injury prone. You get what I'm
Mm,
saying? You look at Salah. Can Salah keep up with the pace at his age? You look at Isak. He's not up to it yet. It's a big risk to take to step into that being a pressing team. I would rather be a compact team that you are hard to score.
mm.
You are hard to play through. I would rather be that than so much pressing.
What is the style?
I
That's
don't
a
know
good
the
question.
style.
What is the
Man, I
style?
don't know the style. I just know the style and the philosophy of my club. I don't know his style.
It shows
I
that
have
this
no
is Eric
idea.
Ten Hag
I'm right
vibe.
there with you, Bagman. I don't know, and
He
it's
said,
not
but
style. What's the
AB
style?
says Slot is a Dutch crew. His style is Dutch style possession
Possession
football.
football.
So what is the Dutch type? Is it Eric Ten Hag again? Because Eric Ten Hag came with his own like possession football. It didn't work. Then he suddenly did not have a style of play. If you noticed, he was just winging it. Do
This
you
is not the
get?
Dutch league.
So, brother, if he tries that Dutch stuff here, you guys will finish seventh. The way you are going,
It's not
do you get?
eight. Mhm.
But now, if you notice, even last season, Salah, I know today people were just crucifying Salah. He's this. I'm just like, come on. Salah is 33 years of age. Do you get what I'm saying?
It's
He
old.
started to age. It's normal. Even when Chelsea had Drogba, we had Lampard. Do you get what I'm saying? It was still the same. These guys will get old. They will remember when Drogba used to score bangers from outside the box.
Mm.
Felt like Drogba could not even take a first touch. Before you know it, they've collected the ball from him. It's age. When the age comes, it just is a rapid decline. And the person I'm now, Salah's decline is the one affecting your attack. Because see the ball, look easily.
No,
See
I
the
don't.
ball that we look at the ball that Florian Wirtz gave him to score.
That touch
The
that
Salah,
on,
the
yeah.
Salah of last season
You
has
score
two
that.
goals in that Chelsea game.
You score that.
Do you
But
get
okay,
now? And you look at even from the penalty Salah is taking now. Salah is doing bude outside the stadium. Something he never even did when he was younger. It's old age. I don't know if he needs glasses. Maybe he needs to go
no,
for
no,
eye
no,
check.
no. I will not allow you
If
slander my
not,
player like that. I will
no,
not allow
I'm
you
not.
slander my player like that.
No,
It's
give the
not
why I'm
that. It's
saying.
not that. It's not. I
I'll
don't
give you
think
an
so.
example. I will give you
I've
an
seen this.
example.
I've seen the. Okay, wait.
Peter Check.
I've seen this
Peter Check used
before.
to wear
I've seen this
glasses.
kind of
Peter
form
Check.
before. I don't think
Peter
it's
is
just
not.
that.
Is not. Wait. Peter Check used to wear glasses,
Mm.
contact lens. It's not. It's not. It's not bad. It's not bad. It might. I don't know. But look at what is the common thing. Salah is hitting the ball so high above the post, even penalty that is close range. He's hitting it so
Are you
much.
trying to say Salah has eye problem? He does not have eye problem. What is going on? What are
Okay,
you saying?
you see, he might
Relax.
need
He
glasses.
does not.
That's
No,
what I'm saying.
no, no, no.
Okay, if
Let's
we say,
let me put it this way. Right? Let me put it this
yeah,
way, guys. Our players are not firing on all cylinders. We're not in flow state.
Salah is
Wait,
not firing on. It's
wait,
Salah
wait.
that is your problem.
Let's understand some things. Our players are not firing all cylinders. We're not in flow state because there are
Mm,
new guys on the team. That is the truth. Let's not eliminate that part of this conversation. We are
mm,
in transition. This is a transition season for us because there are new guys. There's no rhythm.
mm,
If an slot keeps on changing players, which of course he has to rotate. If he does not have
mm,
a starting 11 with like what Bagman has been saying, with a fixed philosophy and style of play for the players to get it with repetition,
mm.
we will be struggling.
Okay, I'll
The
ask you this
players need
question.
to be in flow state. They need to
Okay,
understand these tactics. They need to be.
mm,
We need to do it enough times for it to click.
mm,
When Isak is fully fit, I know, believe it or not, Isak is not fully fit.
mm.
Yeah,
He's
exactly,
not fit.
AB. We're still
Yeah.
adapting to these tactics. We're still adapting to each other. Like
Okay.
the players are still adapting to each other. So I don't want to bash the players. I'm giving them grace. My
I'll
problem
ask you
is not
this
with the
question.
players. My problem is not
Okay,
with any of my players. I don't have an
is
issue
with the
with Salah.
manager.
My problem is with him. And not just
Okay.
because of the tactics, it's because of the
Mm,
decision in game.
okay.
That's what is pissing me off. What pisses me off is not just coaches can make mistakes. Look at the game, read the game. No, let's change some things. We took it. It happens all the time. Klopp has done this kind of thing where he looked at
Mm,
something. Oh no, this is not working. He made a tweak. He favored us.
mm,
That's the point of
mm,
as a coach from the training ground in game. You're still coaching, so you
mm-hmm.
have to be aware. You have to look at what's happening. Oh, this other team is building momentum. How can I tip the momentum in my favor? That is
Your
what it takes
favor.
to be an elite coach. So for
Okay.
me, I'm not going to blame my
So
players.
are
I have
you
seen
saying
this.
he's not an elite coach?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
Okay.
You're taking words
Okay.
out. I'm not saying that. Look
No,
at
okay, we're just yeah.
exactly. Thank you very much,
Yes. Why
Harvey. That is what I'm
what
talking
does he
about.
have against
In-game
Chiesa?
decisions are not sound. In-game
Yeah.
decisions are shaky. That's why I said
Okay.
yesterday on stream. I said
I have
yesterday
two
when we did the
questions to
watch
ask
along.
you.
I'm coming. I'm saying
Mm,
yesterday when we did the watch along. I said it was an
mm,
unintentional sub that he made. He panicked and made an unintentional sub. He wanted to go away with 1-1. He should not have
mm,
done that yet when the game was still end to end. Why is it that Glasner had 1-1 against us? Glasner brought in Nketiah. Who scored? Nketiah. That's the coach that is like, okay, I'm not going to make it too much of a defensive sub. I make an attacking
mm,
sub and see what happens. Nketiah scored
mhm.
in that game. That's what made
Yeah.
Palace win us. But as a coach needs to be careful of
Mm,
his in-game decisions. Gravenberch at
mm,
centre back is shaky. I told you the
mm,
same thing. You tried it in Crystal Palace game. Gravenberch got a red
mm,
card. You should
mm,
stop doing all this makeshift playing everybody out of position. It's not working. Even Pep has stopped doing so much playing out of position. Pep doesn't do that.
mm,
So you should stop doing all this playing out everybody out of position. Soboslai is not a right back. You're playing him as right back. Gravenberch is not a centre back. You're playing him as centre back. Van Dijk is there. You bring in Robertson. You bring in Endo. You are playing a midfield of Endo, Curtis Jones, and what's his name, Florian Wirtz. That still
Mm.
slowly gets into the team against Enzo Fernandez, Caicedo, and Lavia. And you're telling me
Okay.
they will not play through us? Who is winning the ball? Endo. You leave only Endo to win the ball. Endo is in his 30s. Endo is slow. It's a bad
Okay.
decision.
Okay. I agree with you. But let me tell you something. When now, I don't personally, right? I don't think him bringing. I know people will shout and find this controversial. I don't think him bringing him Endo at that stage of the game is a wrong decision. It's not.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
It's not. Sometimes, look at it this way.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you need to be content. As a manager, you are going away to a hard ground.
Mm-hmm.
Now, at that point in the game, he has realized at that point that, oh, I need to just respect the ground I've come to, the team I'm playing against. Let's just take a draw and go home. It's not a bad decision.
Okay.
It's
Then
not.
bring.
It's not.
Then why not
Because
bring in
this,
Gomez? Then why not
let
bring
me
in
ask,
Gomez? Why not bring in Gomez?
why should he bring in Gomez?
So
Oh,
that Gomez gave.
we, we can come to
So that
Gomez.
Gomez
All
goes to center back.
those are mistakes. Those are different mistakes from the Endo one. Let's not be, I know Endo is not fast, it's slow and everything, but at that point in time, Endo himself coming into that game can shut things down. Do you get? But the coach already made mistakes previously. That's the issue. It's not about Endo, that Endo change. That Endo change at that time of the game is a good decision. It's a good decision. Now you're comparing the Crystal Palace game
Okay. Mm-hmm.
that they brought in Nketiah, right? Did they remove which person did they remove for Nketiah? Was he the striker? What's the guy's name? The French guy, forgotten his name, that plays up front for Crystal Palace.
Ooh, Mateta. Are you talking about Mateta or who are you talking
Was it
about?
Mateta they removed?
I can't really remember the details, but keep
Okay,
going. Keep going.
but the difference is you are bringing in Nketiah because Nketiah can press. Probably at that time he's trying to prevent an attack.
Then why not swap the two of them? Why not put? Why not, if they
Now,
are attacking you?
listen
If they are
to me.
attacking you wing
Now,
play, why not put
the,
Endo on the?
now,
Why not put Endo
now,
to the right backside
listen.
and bring in
Yes,
Sobota in the midfield?
but now the
Why not
problem
do
is
that swap?
you've already lost. I know you've already lost the battle inside the middle. You've lost the battle in the midfield already because you have Curtis Jones there, you have Wits there, and you had McAllister there. Going against Lavia, Lavia can hold the ball for, he can wiggle through 3 or 4 people. Lavia. You have Enzo Fernandez. This Lavia is a ball carrier. Enzo Fernandez is a ball carrier. Caicedo is a ball carrier. And Enzo Fernandez and Lavia, they are passers.
But how did you
So
guys score through
so
the
that's what we are
wings?
saying. No. It's not just through the wings. It's through Enzo Fernandez. Is Enzo Fernandez, if you look at it. From Enzo, because once the ball gets to Enzo Fernandez, Enzo Fernandez was protecting that ball in front of your box. There was one person on his left, one person on his right. Nobody went in strong on him. Even when the Endo you brought in, even with Endo that came in, Endo should be the one shutting down Enzo Fernandez. But I saw Enzo Fernandez was taking time to even take a turn and pick out a pass.
Because
If you
Endo is
notice,
slow.
wait, so you notice something? Cucurella went offside first. Enzo wanted to pass the ball. He went offside. He didn't pass the ball. He waited. Everyone was watching. If you go and watch that game, everybody was watching. Endo that they brought in, your midfield, even Sobosla, your right back, was watching him. Allowed him to set. He picked out the pass. So at the end of the day, to me, if you ask me, the substitution of bringing somebody that shut down a game, maybe Endo, Mikel Obi, there are many people that shut down games. Do you get what I'm saying? For teams, at that point in time, is not a bad coaching decision. We can argue on the quality of the player, yes, but the problem is Soboslai as right back is a wrong decision. Is lack of respect for the ground he came to. Do you get what I'm saying? Gravenberg as center back. I know even Maresca. Maresca had no center backs. That's why he played with Rich James in center back. But he was bold enough to do that because he knew the press was not good enough.
Should I tell you why? Should I tell you why that Endo? Should I tell you why that Endo sub was bad? Because if
Why?
you go to last season, and you check the
Mm.
amount of
You could
ground
have
duels.
brought in Gomez
Wait,
too.
if you go to
Mm.
last season and you check the amount of ground duels that Gravenberch has won in the midfield for us last season, that he was winning in the midfield for us last season, you will know
Mm.
why Gomez at centre back, Gravenberch back into that midfield would have helped.
Midfield.
Because you would have been
Actually,
shutting things down. Gravenberch is our
that's a
seat.
better
He would have
substitute.
shut
That's
things
a
down. He would
better.
have made more
Yeah, you are
tackles
top.
in the
You are top
midfield. Okay,
Fernandez. You are.
You want Gravenberch to be centre back because he's good defensively, right? Then
Yeah.
why not move him back into the midfield so that you can have more man them in the midfield and bring in Gomez into that centre back position. Is Gomez not a centre back? Is it not an option for you? Why
So I
Endo?
said that back.
What is Endo
So
coming to do in that game that has pace, that is end to end, that people are constantly running? Endo coming into that game is just another way for you to get a yellow card. Endo will just come and get a
no,
yellow card, a
yellow
missed
card,
tackle,
free kick,
or
free
overcommit,
kick,
or free
free
kick
kick.
that will lead to a set
Yeah,
piece that will lead to them scoring us. It's a bad
actually,
decision
it's
to bring
true.
in Endo. I know what I'm saying. I thought about this after the game. I went to think it's a bad
But
decision.
I know. But the
Um,
thing is that as coaches too, they are on the hot seat. They have to think fast.
That is why you're an
Do
elite
you
coach.
get what
And what did
I'm
I say in the first place? An elite coach coaching at
saying?
the highest level. It's not just about the training ground. You train,
Mm, mm.
you instill the tactics, and in game, you should make good decisions in game. He made a
He
bad
will
decision in
lead.
game. He
Okay.
made a bad
So
decision
okay,
in game.
okay. I will ask you. Okay,
He
apart
needs to
from the
learn from it.
decisions,
He needs to learn
the
from it.
decision, apart from the decisions he made in this game, what decisions did he? Okay, you might not be able to remember in the Crystal Palace's game that made you guys lose. What was
No,
the bad decision?
okay.
Because
So
Gravenberg
Crystal,
was in midfield, in
no,
your
no, no,
midfield
no.
then.
Crystal Palace. See, Crystal Palace beat us with set
Yeah.
piece. The two goals they scored us were with set pieces, right?
Okay.
Go and look at Arsenal. Can you easily score Arsenal from set piece? Try it if you can.
It's
Try it if you can.
difficult. It's
And
difficult.
you should already be instilling this defensively. You should make sure. He was saying it last season, we're not conceding from set piece, but this season we're conceding from set piece. Okay, what has changed last season to this season that we're now conceding from set piece? As a coach, you fix that. That's
Okay.
fine. We took the L Crystal Palace. Did you see me get riled up Crystal Palace? I was like,
No.
yeah, we took the L. There's some things we need to work on. Let's take it for what it is.
Mm,
I'm not saying I don't expect my team to win every game. I'm not.
mm,
It is literally we come on stream and we talk about what it does it take to win the league.
mm.
20 something wins that you can possibly win the league.
28,
If you
28
win
wins.
28, if you
If you
get
want
win
to be
28
sure,
games in the Premier League,
you are
you're a
sure.
title contender. You're a title
Or
contender, depending
probably a
on
title winner.
or a title
Yeah.
winner, depending on how your
Yeah.
opposition does or
Teams
your
are not
rivals do.
teams are not so good now. So
Yeah.
28 is okay.
So
Yeah.
28 wins is gives sure we can
We'll
get some
guarantee
losses.
you.
We can get some L's. It's how we
Mm,
lose. That is what pains me. What
yeah.
pains me is how we lose. When we predicted the game
So
for Chelsea, what did I say? What the game was going to end in 1-1. You think I don't
1-1.
respect Chelsea at Stamford Bridge? Of course, I know it's a tough game. We were one. It was 1-1 for us. It was 1-1. Bring in a defender.
Okay,
You
I'll
want to
ask
take the
you.
1-1. Bring in a
I have
defender.
two questions to ask you before we move on, so I don't forget. First question I have to ask you is, you talk about if you guys, so it's two questions, two phases now. Okay, let me ask you the one of Salah. If you go back to last season, if you removed half of Salah's goals, do you think you win the league? No.
It's tough.
I've answered
It's tough to say. Like, yeah,
no, because
your
I
highest goal
did the
scorer. Like Salah was highest. Like Salah scored a lot of goals. Your highest goal scorer, I think. So yeah,
even if you remove one third of Salah's goals, you don't still win the
yeah.
league.
You need to score goals.
And
Yeah, Salah
you
scored a lot of
probably,
goals. You
yeah,
need to
yeah.
score goals.
So
Yeah,
now you see that Salah's form was key to last year,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Salah now, if Salah even sees an open net, he might even miss. That's why I'm saying, when they say, oh, I'm saying Salah needs glasses, you might think I'm joking. But I'm taking it serious. The way
The-
look at the sign.
mhm.
Look at the sign, the evidence
Two
in
seasons
front of us.
2 seasons ago, it was the
Yeah,
same kind of form. He
was
had that kind of
hitting
stint.
us.
He had that kind of
Okay.
stint where like
See,
it wasn't firing. Like, see, last season Salah was outrageous.
was for the contract.
It was out. If people were saying, "Okay, that comes on this stream and says, oh,
Was
that
it for the
he was playing
contract?
for the contract." I don't know if the contract was an incentive, but last season Salah was
Maybe the
outrageous.
brother was playing his life out.
No,
Now
last season Salah was outrageous. No,
he's used
but
all the energy in the leg. He
I've
can't
seen
run
this. No,
anymore.
but I've seen this before. It's not like he cannot run. I've seen this before. Give it time. It will click.
Okay.
It will click.
Okay. So
It
you
will
feel
click.
Salah will
Don't
get
worry.
better.
I think it will click. I think
I feel
he will.
Salah. I feel Salah is finished. You need to move
No,
on
it's
from
no.
him.
I don't know why we are saying Salah is finished. Like it doesn't make any sense for people to say he's watched because I've
Prepare
seen
for
Salah
life
give some. I've seen Salah give some true pass, some passes. Literally in game when we
passes.
watch
Okay.
along, we
That
we
is
we
true.
watch
Yeah.
Salah give
Yeah.
some pass and we're like, if he had gone, if Isak had scored that, was that not a good assist? Will people not say,
True.
wow,
Okay.
crazy,
Okay.
what
Okay.
an assist that went
Okay.
to Isak's head? Isak didn't put it at the back of the net, right? Sanchez
Okay.
was not even
So
catching that ball. I don't think Salah is washed.
so
I think
do you
he's
think?
out of pace,
Okay.
but with
Okay.
more with more with more games, he will get in
Okay.
pace. But this but
Okay. Good.
but then again, you need to, as a coach,
Mm,
you need to make sure
mm,
people
mm,
compete for their sports so that it
mhm.
pushes them to play more.
Okay.
For
Let me
example, if
let me go.
Chiesa was competing with
Mm,
Salah for that right wing, I think
it
Salah
will
will be
improve.
I think Salah will be
So
playing his life.
better.
He'll be playing his
Okay. So
life. So
the next
playing for
question.
his life or something. Yeah.
The next question I have for you now is two more questions. The next question is, if because Van Dijk, the good thing with your team now is that defenders form dips later than people in forward line, because forward
Mm.
line they're always running.
Yeah, pace.
Do you get what I'm
Mm.
saying? Now, if I'll ask you this question,
Mhm.
if there's a dip in Van Dijk's form, what do you think will happen to this team currently?
Guy, we will struggle, guy, because Van Dijk means almost all our aerial duels. He
Good.
literally, people were trolling him online, calling him Van Disney and all those things that
Yeah.
people were trolling him and stuff. But let's be
He was
honest,
still
like
winning balls for
Van
you
Dijk,
guys. He
Van
was
Dijk is very very key to that defense. Anything that
okay.
makes Van Dijk shaky, we need to sign
Okay.
defenders. We need to
Okay.
sign
Okay. So
Gay.
so
Leone
you
getting injured too is not
mm,
really good. Actually, it's not a good
okay.
thing for Leone. I think January we need to be serious about getting a defender. Maybe Gehi in January. I don't know what FSU decide to do, but I know we
Mm,
can get him for free in the summer. I don't know what is going to happen, but we
okay.
need to make sure we have backups in defense because Konate these days is looking funny. He's not understanding what to do. He's
Mm.
overcommitting. I don't get his ball.
Konate is in Real Madrid. Let's just put
Yeah,
it like
maybe
that.
his
He's in
mind his
Real
mind is
Madrid.
not there anymore. So
He's in Real Madrid. You do get what? So another question I have for you is like, if yesterday's game finished 1-1, do you think you Liverpool
mhm.
deserve that 1-1? Do you think you deserve it from that game you played? I watched it all. So just say
Yeah.
it.
Yes, I
You,
think we deserve. I
nah,
think
you
we
did
deserved
not.
1-1. I think we did.
Nah, not
I
for
think
what
we
you
did.
guys played.
I think
Not
we
for what
did.
you guys played.
What? I
You
think
did
we
not
did.
deserve
I
anything
think
from
we
that
deserve
game.
1-1. I think
Nah,
so.
you did not.
No, I disagree.
Sincerely, you did
We
not.
deserve the draw. We deserve the draw. If you say
Okay.
to
So
me,
what made
Kitty, did
you
you deserve to win?
okay?
I'll say
Let
with
me
what we
ask you.
played, maybe we didn't deserve to win, but we did not deserve to lose that game. Not a game when
Okay,
we had
listen.
momentum in the second
Did
half.
you
A
guys?
game where
I'll
we
ask you.
what?
What
Nah, I
Kingsley? The
disagree.
only time, do you know the only
I
time we saw
disagree.
you guys
It was
throughout
end to
that game?
end. It
Mainly,
was end to
no,
end
it's
in
now. Wait,
second
wait.
half.
The majority of the time we saw you in that game was the starting of second half and towards the end of second half.
So teams
The
have their
other times
momentum.
was Chelsea.
Teams have their momentum in games. Teams have their
Okay,
momentum in
so
games.
okay, okay,
I
you say
don't
you
I don't think
deserve
I
some.
disagree. I disagree with that one. I
Okay,
don't think that was a game we
okay.
should have lost. Do we deserve to win based on some
Not from
shitty
the way
performance
you
and all?
guys were
That's
playing.
arguable, but that was
Yeah.
not a game that we should have lost. That was not a game that we should have
You
lost.
know what? You know what I think. If you
Yeah,
guys
we had
drew 1-1,
chances. What if Isaac
if
scored
you guys,
from his chance?
if you guys
What if
drew
Salah had
1-1,
scored from the pass from Viet?
you,
What are you?
if
That's a
you
game
know
that
your
we could
keeper
have
made,
we could have
you
won.
know your keeper made good saves.
What's the keeper supposed to do, Andy? Is the keeper not supposed to
Okay,
make
I
saves
cannot wait. Let me now tell you, I cannot remember a time that I said, "Oh, Sanchez was under pressure and he made good saves or he made saves."
in the game?
No, yes,
Because the
the
chance,
only one.
the clear chance that we had, the Sanchez stop it, we scored.
Yeah, so it shows that you didn't create anything to disturb him. That's what I'm saying. Your keeper made the saves I counted from that your keeper.
Guy, that's not
Estavo,
true. That's
wait,
not true. Salah's
Estavo,
chance did not go on
even
target. It didn't go on target. That Salah strike did
it
not
didn't
go on
disturb.
target.
You see what I'm saying? He didn't even come near the keeper. He
Okay.
didn't come near the post.
If that was on
You are
target, it
talking
would
of
have been a goal.
the,
Sanchez is
you are,
just saving that.
if it was if you are
Okay.
saying if it was on target, it was not even near the post. It was not near the post. Do you
Hmm.
get exactly? Sanchez was on holiday. That's what I'm saying. You did not offer any real threat. Like the threat was not. I know you guys were doing end to end stuff like basketball, but
Mm-hmm.
when you guys come in the final third, it was not lethal. Chelsea's own, when you saw the one from Enzo Fernandez that hit the bar, say Ganacho hit the bar. Your
Mm-hmm.
keeper made like 4 saves. The one from
Mm-hmm.
Estavo, another person. So you can see the difference.
But you're a
Do you
good
get what I'm
team.
saying?
You're at home. What do you
So that's what
expect?
I'm saying. That's why I'm
Would
saying
you
that
expect a home team
personally,
that has good talent
yes.
to not be lethal at some point in the game? I
Okay,
mean, that's
okay.
football for you. A home team will be lethal.
But, but
I
to
mean, it's
me,
normal.
based on that, I don't think you guys deserve any because it will have still masked all the issues you people have.
I disagree, man. I disagree.
If you guys were, if you guys, if, I'm telling you this thing now. If Liverpool went away with 1-1, the fan base will not be this loud. Do you get? You still mark the problem. Oh, everything is fine. Everything is rosy. Everything is not fine. Everything is not rosy.
We lost that game because of in-game decisions, Andy.
Okay.
In the first
So
half, let's be
you are saying
honest.
it's
I
not
we
just
both
about
watched
the
this game.
yes, yes. I
In the
know he
first
made
half,
mistake in that
it
stuff.
was
That's
in the
overtime
first
stuff.
half. Yes, Caicedo scored. He had an individual performance where he ran and he scored a goal that most keepers might not even save that strike. Sure, I give
Mm.
credit to Caicedo. Like what AB is saying, you have to give credit for that run. He faked Van Dijk and he scored. That's quality. That's the quality of Caicedo, right? But in the first half, if you're being honest, with our stable midfield, things were good. Things were not that bad. Things were not that bad in that
Things
first
were
half.
good, but
In the
Chelsea were
second
still
half,
cutting through you
in
guys.
this in the it was not that bad. You guys will play now. You guys have
Yeah,
talent.
yeah,
You
it
guys
was
will
okay.
play.
Yeah,
In the
yeah.
second half, when things changed, sure, we opened the game opened. It became end to end. We had
Mm.
chances to score. You had chances to score. You guys took your chance and you scored. But I still feel like that second half, some decisions in game affected the team. But I don't think that was a game that
Okay.
we deserve to lose. I don't think so.
Okay, I'll ask you. I'll ask. I know because I went online, like online. Liverpool are saying, "Oh, I don't know why the manager is not dropping Salah." I'm just like,
If you say you lost the game because you were the poorer side, let's talk. Come on,
yes, you
man.
were,
Come on,
you were sincerely,
you guys,
sincerely.
you guys. Come on, come on.
Do you get? So, but let's pack that as you see
Okay.
Liverpool fans shouting, "Oh, bench Salah," but Salah did Salah start against Galatasaray?
It is that against guys. It's the same Soboslai at right back. You know the same Soboslai at right back, Frimpong as winger that he did. Who is
That's
causing the
some
problem? And
that's
you
some
you're
Dutch
missing what I'm
system
saying.
stuff.
You're
That's
missing
some
what
Dutch
I'm trying to.
system
I've been
stuff.
trying to say all this
I
while. It's
understand.
in-game
Yeah,
decisions. Like how will you play Soboslai as right back, Frimpong
but
as
that's not
right as
in game.
winger?
That's team selection
He's
from
still
the
going back.
start.
But he's still going back to the. He's still going back to the decisions he's making. That does not make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Say I see. I said we might see a dramatic Chelsea win, and that's what happened. Guys, it is what it is, man. You know, Chelsea, you guys won. It is what it is. It's a painful loss.
Okay,
Like
so
this
so
one paid me. This loss paid me more than the Crystal Palace loss. Even
why
paid
did
me.
he pay
It
you?
paid me more than the
Why?
Galatasaray loss.
Because
Number
why
one,
did
I
he pay
put a
you?
bet on
Mm.
this game, and I have to fulfill that bet, which is painful. Number two,
What did-
the decisions did not make sense. Like even the whole fan base are complaining that why will you do this kind of thing?
two of your
Exactly.
best
Two of our
midfielders
best
in
midfielders in the
defense is
defense.
clueless. You say even Enzo was cooking in the it's Kingsley.
Bro,
You guys were that poor. I'm serious. You
Ravi,
guys
I don't get it. He said, why we played
you say
Sobostai at right back when we
right
have
back.
two
I had
competent
two
right backs and we
competent
could
right
have
back.
played Gomez
Exactly.
there. Gomez
Gomez there,
literally
yeah.
can play right back. We've played Gomez.
Yeah,
Gomez has
actually.
played right back before and he plays it
He's been
well.
playing right back. He's been playing right back.
He can
Even
play.
from
He can play
club
across the
days.
defense line.
Yeah,
He can play
yeah,
across. Like you could have. Like literally, everybody keeps saying Gomez was the sub. Gomez was
yeah.
the sub.
If
Not
you don't even
Kundo.
trust Frimpong, use
Gomez. You
Gomez.
could have used Gomez. Gomez. Literally, I've watched Klopp bringing Gomez to shut things down. In game, Klopp was
I've
subbing
seen it
Gomez.
before. Yeah, and things will just stable,
Things were just
get stable.
stable.
Yeah,
Gomez was
you
the
guys won't
sub.
attack much, but you guys more like a preventive measure.
And Gomez can
It's
still
a
offer
Lavia.
some things. I don't know, man.
It's a Lavia looks like he gained some muscle. Notice it's harder to get him off the ball now. Yeah, it was even harder
Lavia
before,
was
but now it's
cooking. The way Lavia
yeah,
I'm sure Lavia dribble past Viet. Dribble past Viet.
many times.
Say Enzo, Lavia,
Viet.
Caicedo, that's the best midfield group in Europe. What we Chelsea fans, man. You guys have started, man. Chelsea fans, man.
We're not
It's,
trolling
I don't. It's
you,
an
but
insult.
just
I blame an insult. I blame an insult for making Chelsea fans come and say all these things, man. AB has started now. You guys are the best
it's a,
midfield group in Europe.
it's a, as a Liverpool
As a
fan,
Liverpool
teams
fan,
both
those
teams
teams
deserve
deserve the
the draw.
draw. We were
We're
unlucky at the
unlucky.
end of it. Thank you very
Imagine.
much. Thank you very
So
much.
for that,
That was not
I
a game
can't
we
be,
deserve to lose. What?
I can't believe that with that performance, Liverpool fans are saying you deserve the draw at Stamford Bridge.
We deserve the. Come on. Come on. We deserve the draw. We had our moments. We had moments in the
Same,
game.
same,
I'm Ravi saying,
same.
why do we need to play a makeshift team? Just play the players in the exactly. Why do we need to makeshift anything? People only makeshift. Maybe somebody's injured, you makeshift, right?
Injured, like you see, was makeshifting our
You
defense.
makeshift. I understand.
Yeah.
Okay, Frimpong is injured or Conor Bradley is injured. We don't have options. You don't want to bench Soboslai because he makes a lot of runs. You makeshift. You play
Mm,
Soboslai at right back. That is not a permanent decision. That's just a make just in case. Then when
mm.
players are fit, you take it back to how it's supposed to be. He said, let's be real. How much better is McAllister than Henderson? SSB, come on, man. Come on. Say question, thoughts on why Viet is taking time to settle.
That's another issue. I
That's
know,
another issue.
you know the funny thing. You see Liverpool fans blaming Viet. It's not a Viet issue.
It's creating, the funny things. I saw a stat
It's
that
not.
Viet has been
It's
creating a lot
not.
of chances. He's
It's
actually
not
leading. He's actually leading in chance creation in the Prem. He has been creating
in
chances.
the Premier League.
I think he's on 21. The last time I saw it, no, I'm not even joking. You guys go and check
Oh
this.
my
I'm not
God! And
joking.
have
Go and
they?
check
And
this.
has your, wait, how many assists does he have?
He's been. What's he supposed to? He's not a 10. What's he meant to do? Not to create
People
chance.
are not scoring. Are they scoring it?
They're not scoring it. So what should he do?
So
He's
who
been.
is he
I
giving
I,
these
I
chances?
saw.
Is it
Maybe he's
Salah?
not the lead, but he's on that. He's on the one of the top chance creators in the Prem. I think he has been
Okay.
creating chances since he has come to the Prem. The thing is this: Viet is coming from a team where he was the main guy on the team. Everything was built around
Mhm.
him, pretty much. Maybe
Mm.
not built around him, but he was the main guy
In
at Leverkusen.
Leverkusen, yes, and it's shorter passes they do in Leverkusen.
So you bring
Short,
him,
short, short,
you
short,
bring
short,
him,
short,
you bring him
quick
into
pass.
the Prem with the
Mm.
expectation that what are you going to build this Liverpool team around him? Because we keep on
Mm-hmm.
playing him, playing him, playing him. Do you want to build the team around him and playing to his strengths? Is that what you want to
Mm.
do? If not, then you have to find a right way to use him. And it's not has used
Okay,
him in different ways, but
so what
what's the
is the
right way
right
to
way
use
to
him?
use him on the right? What is the right way to use him?
I don't honestly I don't know. I'm not the coach. It's an slot
Because
problem.
is that bad now that I saw a joke online that a Liverpool fan was saying, "Oh, Viet, he creates a lot of chances. He combs every area of the grass on the field." And people
Mhm.
started asking, "Is this brother a lawnmower? Why is he combing grass? We didn't see any assist. We didn't
No,
see
but
any goal. What grass is he combing for 60 million or
SSB
16
say
million?"
SSB say McAllister to me is overrated and Soboslai is underrated. Why didn't have to play more? See, man, I don't know. Man. McAllister is still, he's
Ato is
still
better
getting back
than
there.
Ato is better than
Still
Achimpong.
getting there.
Do you get what I'm saying? Mhm.
Exactly. Say
Bet
Liverpool's expected goal was 1.95. Chelsea's expected goals was 1. Saying
zero
Chelsea didn't
point
have to win is
zero
crazy.
point eight eight 0.88. What
That
was
was your
our
expected
expected?
goal. 0.88.
0.88.
And we had higher expected goal than you. And you're still saying that
Because
you didn't deserve to win.
you guys attacked us. Look at it. You guys attacked us in 4v3 situations where you had 4 people and we had 3 people. It happened like 3 or 4 times. You guys didn't do anything with it. You didn't do anything. So that's why your expected goals is actually higher than ours. Most of the time we attacked you. Liverpool were, how do I say it? You were in position. There were people there. Like the Caicedo's goal now. Obviously, he scored that goal. It's not an expected goal. Do you get what I'm saying? Even
Mhm.
the Fernandez goal is it's not like a clear-cut chance. Do you get the way it was generated? But the ones you guys had, like the chances you guys had to attack, was clearer. But you guys didn't do anything in the final third. That's why your expected goal is higher. He says Slots needs to
Find a way of
watch out. What
playing the cities and another way of playing the Burnleys of the league. That's man, Ravi, man. I don't know. At this point, we just have to wait and see what Slot does. We just have
Ravi
to
is
wait and see
saying.
what he does.
uh,
It's a question
You
of
didn't
using
read Ravi.
Isak as a target man. Honestly, Ravi, all I care about is that Isak should get the ball more. I need Isak on the ball more. You get what I'm saying? If Isak is the main striker, maybe like what was he saying? Bagman was saying early in the stream about how at Newcastle everything was like centered around getting the ball to Isak. I think maybe we just do that. Find a way to get the ball to Isak. If you
Okay.
are looking, you said last season that Salah was scoring a lot of goals. Isak can score. Why
He
did we
can
spend
score
that much
actually.
money?
He can
Why are we
score.
breaking British record to sign him? Isak, the team should be built around Isak. Get the ball to Isak. Let him score.
And Isak can even play on the left. Can play on the left if you are. He's a
Yeah,
wit almost redeemed himself with that flick. Thank God.
bro. Like
I say
it's crazy. Did you guys see Baka lose today? Rashford scored and they lost 4-1 highlight. It's crazy.
yes, yeah.
Yeah,
So now
use him as a target man because of his size and his physicality. Like get Isak on the. It's crazy that Isak is not. Isak is skillful. He's a dribbler. He can
very
dribble.
skillful.
He
Yeah.
can do. He can make a run by himself.
Mm.
Yeah. Haaland. Did you see Haaland's goal today?
I saw his
You
goal
think Isak
from
can score?
nothing. He ran like body the guy
Ran,
and
took the ball. Isak can
muscled
score
him.
those types of goals. We all know this. A fit Isak can score that type of goal. We need to get the ball to Isak. More diags to Isak. More balls to Isak.
But most of the balls are going to Salah. Most of them.
We can't be building.
Because
I don't
you
know. I
guys
think the
you
ball
you
to
guys
Salah then for
you don't
Salah to
you,
assist or something.
Salah and Wits are the people that get the balls the most.
I think the
So
ball
the
needs to
thing is that
settle to Isak, bro.
Wits, you understand, is getting dispossessed a lot of times.
Mm-hmm.
Salah these days, you are not sure what you would get, right?
Salah will just
Salah
pass
is
back.
dangerous.
Just pass back.
Yeah.
Just that's just what
Since
is going to
Salah these
happen.
days at his age needs to adapt his game and realize it doesn't need to be the main man.
He can't be the
If
main
he
man
does
again.
that, he will be very effective for the new attack.
I think Salah's focus now should be on assisting, not on because so many times he cutting on the left, he's shooting
Should
wide.
have
Why are
passed.
you
Should have passed.
shooting,
Yeah, he
bro?
should have
Why are you
passed. He should have
shooting?
passed.
So
Actually,
many times
he should
Salah will
have
cut in
passed.
on that left,
Yeah,
he's shooting, and the ball
yeah.
is just going wide. He did it like twice.
Twice,
Those
three
are
times.
wasted
I counted like
or
three
three.
times.
It's just
That he could have passed.
wasting those
Yeah,
chances. Like there was no point for him to
yeah.
shoot. Just find somebody to score. Find Isak.
There was
But
even a chance that Salah was alone up front. I imagine if it was just Isak and that defender. Oh my goodness.
Isak will not
That's
turn back.
goal. Turn back to where?
He will
Something
not
that
turn
you
back
hit forward. You hit forward so that you
and
collect red
run.
card. That's your
Let
red
the
card
person
that
bring
you
you
should have got.
down.
He will
Let the
bring
person.
you down. It's Chelsea. They will bring you down.
Isak literally has done this to Van Dijk. Isak has done this to Van Dijk.
The same
In
thing
the
to Van
Newcastle
Dijk.
game, I don't know if you guys remember the game we played against Newcastle that Van Dijk got a red card. And we went back down to
Yeah,
10 minutes. It was because of Isak making all those types of runs. Van
yeah.
Dijk brought him down. We need to see Isak doing that a lot more. And Vitz gets dispossessed because there's no options. Longer passes are more
Shots,
likely to be good compared to short. Yeah.
shots.
And I
Yeah.
think Vitz works in this type of link
And
up
for
play. He works in this
yeah,
type of link up play,
Leverkusen,
like me
shorter
to you, all this
passes
kind
they
of
were
from
doing.
you to me,
Yes,
all this
yes.
kind of link up play will work
Shorter
well for him.
passes. Yeah,
I
yeah.
think I think this team needs to change a little bit more. It needs
How
to
should it
change.
change?
We need to change it from making
You,
certain people that we
you,
think are the main men. Change it.
mm. Do
Make
you
balls get to Isak more. He said, do
okay?
I
So
what?
question: do you think the question I have is: do you think you guys should play with Ekitike and Isak together?
I don't
Ekitike
know.
has a 10
I don't
because
know.
Ekitike is very hard to mark. It's very you get what I'm saying,
I get what you're saying, but to be honest, like
right?
I don't even know if that would work. I don't even know if that would work. Right. I don't know if that would work. I
But the
actually
thing
don't
is,
know.
I know you guys are shouting, but you see that your manager has been trying things. He's been trying
Mhm.
different people, different people, different people. Do you think He's been trying a lot of it. Do you think he's, how do I say it now? Sometimes when you overdo it, it starts to
Mhm.
affect the team. Do you think
Yeah.
he's overdoing it?
I think he's over. I think he's overdoing it. I think that's why. What did I tell you? Wait, what did I tell you in the game when we did the watch along yesterday? I
Mm.
told you he did not mean to make so much changes. Conor
Mm.
Bradley was doing his thing, was not
Only
doing well.
person, yeah,
Just change Conor
yeah.
Bradley, bring in somebody for Conor Bradley in the right position
Mm.
and wait. Should have kept Sobostai in that mid. Just relax, keep Sobostai in the
Keep
midfield.
him, yeah.
Let's just see what will happen. Let's see what will happen. We could have scored. I'm telling you, we could have scored you guys if we just kept it the same. Because the first half wasn't
You
as
guys,
bad as you're
you didn't
saying.
trouble,
The first half
Sanchez,
wasn't as bad.
and the thing is that out of possession, I think he needs to change that to out of possession. You guys play with a lopsided 4-4-2. That shows your coach is somehow scared. I don't know what he's thinking. It's lopsided. If you check it, four, then four here, then two.
Hmm.
It's lopsided. Do you get what
Man.
I'm saying? He
Ravi
said,
saying Vets could be the 10. I don't honestly when you see the chance creation, I think
mm,
he should just keep playing that 10, to be honest. Like it's for now it's
"Vets,
shaky. It's shaky, but I think he should keep playing the 10. I'm telling you, you should keep playing the 10,
when
but
you guys, you guys,
but
you guys have
maybe not.
tried him wide.
What
You
I'm
guys
saying is
have
this.
tried him
What I'm
wide.
saying is this. We have a lot of competition. We have Champions League. We have Carabao. We have all these competitions, right? We can keep trying him
Okay.
at that 10 position because how else do you want him to pick up the form? How else do you want him to get used to the rhythm and the pace and how we want to play, right? How else do you do that? I think it's
Mm,
not a bad idea to keep on trying him, but you cannot try
mm,
him and think
yeah.
that he will be solid defensively in that midfield. You need to try him, and you know how
Mm,
Klopp will keep on playing Trent
mm,
Alexander-Arnold, but then he understands
mm.
that Trent is not good
Gives you
defensively.
something. Yes,
So,
he knows,
but
and he's ready to
he finds a way
compensate
to
for
make
that
people cover up for him. I
for
think the
him.
same
Yeah.
thing has to happen if you're going to play Viet in that midfield. Where okay, Viet is going to be in the midfield to do the
Mm,
playmaking. Somebody has to cover up for him defensively. Somebody has to be making those
okay.
runs. You
For
understand?
him.
Like in that midfield to cover up, especially when we're out of possession of the ball, because you don't see him running.
He
We're trying to
runs. He
defend him,
runs.
like
So
he,
he
he runs,
runs.
but not
He
he doesn't
tries. He
cover as
tries
much
his best.
ground.
He tries.
He tries his best, doesn't
Okay.
cover
Look
as
at
much ground.
this suggested lineup by SSB. Isak left wing,
Hmm.
Ekitike as a 9, Salah right wing, Vets as a 10, Soboslai and Gravenberch double pivot, Kokes, Van Dijk, Konate, Frimpong. Good enough for you?
I don't think Isak should be left wing, bro. Isak
He's
left wing.
good. Yes, he can score from there. Can
You know
score from there.
Isak,
Sincerely,
guy. Are you guys forgetting how Isak was? It's like you guys have a short memory. Are you forgetting how
Isak can
dangerous
score from
Isak
left
is
wing.
and how
He
Isak
can.
was at Newcastle? Are you guys forgetting how he was?
But you know
Isak.
one thing? I'll ask you this question. In the Crystal Palace game you lost, was Ekitike there? Did Ekitike start?
Ekitike didn't play. He didn't play that game.
Good. Again, in Galatasaray, did Ekitike start?
I think
No.
yeah, he did. He played. Yeah, he did. He did.
Did he start? Start.
He
I said
played.
start.
I think he did. I think he did. I can't remember it. Let me check. Let me check.
Because I know he missed a
Guys,
chance.
remind me.
Okay, okay.
The
Check.
Ekitike start that game. The
Galatasaray game.
Galatasaray game, guys. Did he start
Okay.
that game?
So
I think he did.
so
Right. I think he played that game.
against Chelsea, he didn't start. Let
Oh, he
confirm if
didn't
he
start.
started.
Okay,
Because
okay, okay. He didn't. Harvey said he
so
didn't start.
now
Okay, he
I'm
didn't start.
curious now. The three games you guys have lost,
Mm-hmm.
Ekitike did not start. Okay. Anyways, there are more that he didn't
Thank you
start
very
and you
much.
guys
Like we
won.
didn't pay all that money
Yeah.
to not play him as a striker, guy. You guys have a short.
Yeah.
You guys have a short memory. You guys, you said, oh yeah, he did. Oh, Ekitike
He
started
did.
right in the game. He did start. I told you. He
He did start.
started. He started.
Because I know
Isak and
he
Salah
missed
on the
a chance.
bench. No,
Oh, he
Isak and
missed a
Salah. Yeah,
chance.
he missed a chance, and then that was what led to the Soboslai. I think that was that chance he
Oh,
missed led to the Soboslai
okay.
penalty, and then we consider a penalty. But
Yeah.
I don't. I agree with Astro. Like we didn't pay all that
Mm.
money not to play Isak as a striker. Isak should be. I don't want. I don't. I'm tired
Yeah,
of out of
striker.
position stuff. When I see out of position things that coaches do, it just irritates me, bro. It pisses me off. All these out of position. You're playing them. These guys have trained almost more than how many years of their life in that position.
Mm.
They are, some of them are
Yeah.
the best of the best in that position. Then you move
Question.
them to something else to retrain them to
Okay.
play that. It doesn't make sense.
Question. Is it Isak drifts to the left a lot? Do you get? But can Ekitike play as a 10? I just feel
I
like
think
why can't you play with two of them? Why? Because
I
they
think
have height, right?
two of them offer a threat with their
Yeah.
height and even with their feet. You know,
And
both of them are very good
Ekitike,
on
the
their
way
feet too.
he's so slick that he can offer an assist out of nothing. You see the way he moves,
Mhm.
right? I don't know. I don't know. He might be, and he's stronger than Vates. He offers you more when you're defending set pieces. So maybe Viet to just be on the bench. I don't know. I'm not so convinced about him.
Dara say more importantly, the three games we have lost were all away from home. Yeah, the three games we've lost away from home. I'm looking forward to the United game. That United game is one where
Stay
we need
away
to.
too.
No, it's at home at Anfield. We use
You guys
typically
better
United.
win.
We
You guys
punish them.
better win.
At least in recent times, we punish them. So I think all the loss,
Oh
the
my
L we've
god.
taken, we gather it and
So
we unleash it on them.
inflict it on United.
You know,
Oh my god. I don't
we make sure after that game they start considering that
mm.
they need to sack Amorim. That's what I want from that game. We need to score goals. I don't want any shaky. Nah, we need to score
but
goals.
but the B was on he posted on the chat, the Man U fan. He said if Liverpool are complaining, if Liverpool are
Mhm.
complaining, what should the Man U do?
Mhm. I think it's a whole different thing because you look at our standards as a club, right? You look at our standards as a club and as a team. We don't compare ourselves with a mid-table team. You get what I'm saying? For us, we are title defenders. We're coming into this season to defend the title. So we can't come into the season and be losing too much. We need to make sure we start getting up to 28 wins as possible. Right? Get our wins. So I'm not comparing myself to United. I don't think it's a right thing for me to do. Looking at the talents I have, looking at
Okay.
what the expectation for us this season. I don't want to compare myself to them. I think they can figure out what they are doing. That says come to Anfield Chelsea and then we can talk. Says like say Kings, like you always say
You guys,
when it comes to Chelsea, um, where are you going to play all this talent? That might be the big puzzle for Slot this season. I think that's something that he needs to figure
yeah,
out.
you
I
need
think
to figure out.
that's
You need
something
to
that he
figure
needs to
even
figure out how to use everybody. It's a must win. We must win that game. We must win that game. I think if we don't win that game, then it's an issue. We must win that game. So let's see what happens. Let's see what Ravi saying thoughts on Gakpo. I think
I think it
I don't
was
know.
poor in that game. I know
You
he
think
scored,
so?
but it was poor. It was just average. Kingsley. It was average. You don't have any other left winger in your team apart from him?
We have Rio, but Rio is young. Or and we have
Apart
Chiesa.
from Rio.
I think Chiesa
Then
too
why
can
didn't
play.
you use
Chiesa can
Chiesa?
play left wing. So
You
we
know
have
what?
Chiesa. So
Loki, I'm a Chelsea fan, but Loki, do you know what I think? Maybe if
mm,
Chiesa came in for maybe Gakpo or someone in
mhm.
that attack, maybe you guys could have gotten something from this game.
I don't. Why does he not bring in
Yeah,
Chiesa? And
yeah.
Chiesa was on the bench. I don't know if Chiesa is not fit to start. Why did he not bring in Chiesa? I don't understand. Everyone's just confused on why Chiesa did not start this game. I say
Or
start this game.
maybe he's not
Did
very
not come
fit.
into this
Maybe he's
game.
not very fit.
I don't get it. So I don't know.
Is
Tesla
it,
says Gakpo
see what?
was so bad on that left against Chelsea.
Yeah, it
I
was. It was.
don't know.
See what it's saying. Liverpool is not beating United at this rate. Please let's not deceive ourselves. With all our injuries, I see a draw at best.
No.
Ah,
That's not true. That's not true.
can't be that bad.
We beat United. We beat United. I think we beat United.
The good thing about United is
Mm.
United 2 are open, so you guys can play end to end, open game, and see who
I
wins.
don't think it's a good thing for us to do end-to-end open game. Not with
It's what
Mama.
you guys will
Not
do,
with Mamash Dashvili, guy. Not
and
with Mamash Dashvili.
your keeper is another person we didn't talk about.
He was
Bro,
nervous when
he's
that
so
game started.
scared.
He was
He's
nervous
so
when the game
scared.
started.
Oh my
I don't think
goodness, he was so
I think it's
scared.
a game where we should hold the ball a lot more, possess that ball,
Hmm.
score them a lot, possess the ball. I think it's a what am I even saying? I think it's a game we win. Why should we not win that game? I think it's a game we should win. So let's see what happens in that game. I think it's a game we win. Um
AB is saying that, come on, Kings, you want to pick a timid team on the playground. United are a relegation form team.
Exactly. I'm reading these comments like I love slots. That's the biggest. I love slots. That's the biggest thing that bugs me. Chiesa is class.
Cousin,
Play
play him.
him. I don't
Yeah,
get it. I don't get why Chiesa. I'm telling you, if Chiesa had come into
just
that
like
game,
he hates you. Yeah.
there was so much mistakes in the subs. So much mistakes in the subs. So much mistake.
But
I don't get it.
do you think those mistakes are just down to the manager or his entire coaching staff? Because he has a coaching staff. And you know some of the subs is not just him.
I
It's
don't
not
get
just
it.
him.
He said he's gonna the Chelsea that is. I was telling you he dived. He said,
He
"Oh, he didn't
did that.
dive.
He thought
He pushed
he,
it."
he,
We had this. We
he
had
played
an argument on that.
he
If
played
that was a
he
penalty in
played
that game,
he
he
placed his
dived.
hand on him. He
He
placed his
dived.
hand on
Well,
him.
don't worry. Don't
Placed
worry.
his hand on him. Maybe he died, but he placed his hand on him.
See, what
Do you
does
get what I'm saying?
Joe Gomez need to do to play in games? I don't know. I think the team.
Yeah.
I think the team selection is shaky. I think the sub in games too
He
is
has
concerning.
favorites. He has
I think
favorites. That's another issue.
I think that is looking like an issue. I think he's thinking of, oh, this is the team I play with for Carabao Cup. This is the team I play
Yeah.
with for this particular competition. This is the team I play with for the league. And I don't think
Mm,
it should be that way. When especially when we
mm,
have them fit on the bench, bring them in. Anything can happen. You want to rotate the team and start some certain
mm,
people, give some certain people more minutes in certain competitions compared to others. But there is a team for a reason. It's a team for a
mm.
reason. So if Chiesa is fit on the bench, then bring him in. I think that
Yeah.
it makes sense to bring him into the game. You brought him in
Yeah.
last minute and he's been scoring, right? He scored he scored in the Bournemouth game, right? So bring him
Yeah.
in. I think he scored in another game. I don't know if you guys remind me, but he's been doing well. We look at the Carabao Cup game against
He's been
Southampton.
doing well
He gave
actually.
two
He's been
assists in
doing
that
well. He
game.
deserves
Two
has he even
assists.
started this season? Has he started this season?
He started in the Carabao Cup game against Southampton, but I think he can do more
In the Premier League,
in the
has
Prem.
he
No,
started?
he hasn't started in the Prem. I don't know why he doesn't trust him at all. I
Um,
don't know. People are saying he has a personal issue with Chiesa. I don't get if he has I really don't get it. I really don't get it. Me too,
maybe
Ravi.
because
I don't
yeah,
like the slow build up too. Like
yeah, you
let's
do
move
in games
faster. Let's
and
pass
we
faster.
drive with the ball and create. Robertson and Chiesa, not the first 11, is very frustrating. But Robertson is old now and he's been making mistakes. He says sub him with Salah if Salah can't find his form. Like 16. Actually, that's true.
Yes.
Just take Salah off and put Chiesa on.
He's so
Chiesa
scared to sub out.
is a good player. I don't know. It's like people don't know Chiesa. Is that injury that people maybe their eyes are covered? Chiesa is a really good player, especially for Italy, right?
Still, what you
See,
saying? If
like
Liverpool doesn't win against Manchester United, would that make us start telling ourselves the
telling us
truth?
the truth.
Which is the fact that Liverpool have downgraded in a lot of positions. In what positions have we downgraded?
Luis Diaz is still banging in goals. Especially that Luis. I feel
I
like you
think
guys should
I
not have
think
let him
I
go.
think Luis Diaz should have been given a better contract a long time ago.
Yeah, yeah, I think so too. But Diaz, Kingsley Diaz against Achimpong. Hey, we are conceding.
Diaz will cook him.
There's nothing you will tell me that will not concede.
I just think we just need time.
Diaz on the left.
We just need time,
No,
guys. We just need time.
no,
So
no.
I think with more time, the team will click, will gel well together. I think the guys will be I think their pace will get up to speed
Mm.
and they will understand
You
what the
see
coach
what
wants.
you saw what EB
I
says.
miss Diaz too. I miss Diaz too. It's just
Yeah,
hard.
yeah.
He said
He
we've
said George
downgraded at
football.
full back,
So
left back, and center back. You think we downgraded
yeah.
center back? How did we downgrade center back? I mean, we still have the same starting center backs. We got
Cockers
Leone. Leone, unfortunately, he looks good, but unfortunately,
is injured.
he's injured. Um, in the left back, I don't think Kekes is a downgrade. I think Kekes is
Cockers
just
is good,
rattled.
but
He's just
yeah,
nervous when
coming
he
to
plays.
a big
Yeah, that's
club
just
is
all. But
different.
We know Kekes. Kekes, he has
He's
quality. He
good. He
can
used to be
do well.
good. He used to be good.
I
Yeah.
don't think even Frimpong to where he's coming from. Frimpong is good, but it's just these guys. They just need time. We can't forget they are new. This is
Mm,
7 games into the league, and they've
yeah.
not really settled in well. They don't really know what's happening. So I think we just need time. It just needs time, guys. It just needs time. I think for me, the biggest thing for me
Was
is
Rio around yesterday?
it was on the bench. I
Why
think the
didn't you
biggest
use him now? That kind of person will come in and score his
you guys
10th
even
club.
brought in a Estavo. You guys brought in a Savo. Maybe we could have brought in
Oh
our young
my
star, but it's fine. It's
goodness.
fine. I think hindsight,
Chelsea,
right, guys?
Chelsea,
Hindsight.
young
I think,
youngster you saw.
and Slot needs to learn from this L. He needs to learn from the L.
What
Right?
does he need to learn?
Coaches
What
make
does he
mistakes, and I
what
understand.
does he need what does he need to learn from the air?
I said this.
What is
I've
that?
said this. I've been saying the same thing. Like, in order
Okay,
for us to play well, number one, his team
you have to use
selection.
them
Stop
together.
playing
Give
people
them
out of position. Number
position.
one.
Yeah.
Number two, team selection. What is your starting 11? Who are you starting with? These guys, this starting 11, say he had on this. With this starting 11 need to play together. The starting 11 that you have, they need to play together
Mm,
a lot more for them to build in some rhythm. Number
yeah.
three, you cannot be making poor subs. Your
Mm,
subs can affect games. Your subs can affect you. You need to make the right subs. Don't make
yeah.
unintelligent subs. Don't give up too quickly. Yes, momentum. Some teams can build momentum and
So,
stuff.
but
Anyway, I'm not on
mm,
the ground to see what's going on with the
yeah,
coaching support.
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know why they make certain decisions, but every Liverpool fan knows that really Endo, at that point in time, you really wanted to bring in Endo. You didn't want to
No,
bring in
but
Joe Gomez.
Kingsley, from a coaching perspective, you bring in somebody that can lock up the game at
Fair
that
enough, fair
point.
enough, fair
The
enough. But
quality is not there. You could have brought in Gomez was actually a better sub, if you ask me. You can even throw Gomez in the midfield and he might do a better job
this is exactly
than
what we
Endo.
wanted. We even said, okay,
Yeah.
if Conor Bradley is shaky, just bring in Gomez second half. Everybody said on the watch along, everybody said it. We said the same thing at the same time. You
Yeah,
remember? We
yeah,
said,
yeah, yeah,
and the
yeah.
best thing
Everybody just
for us
said
to
it.
do is
Yeah.
let's just bring in Gomez
Just
in that right back
to lock it up.
to lock it
And he
up
would
and
have
see
done
what's
the job
going
in
on.
Garnacho, right?
Guys, it's
Rather
just
than us arguing about Soboslai and
it's
his
just
push on
crazy.
Garnacho.
I don't know why. It's just crazy, guys. It's
What
really crazy.
question did you have about our build up? I think Ravi was asking me a question. It's a question for the Chelsea fan.
Thoughts on the way you
Thoughts
create
on the
chances
way.
in games?
Ah, we've talked about this 1,000 times for Chelsea, right? We play at the back, but you know the funny thing, we didn't play at the back against you guys. Did you notice?
Yeah, you
We
guys were
never
more. You guys moved it. You guys were sending it long.
initially. Yes, initially we'll keep three people, 1, 2, 3. Do you get
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? And if you press those people, you probably win. We didn't do all those nonsense. We didn't
Mm-hmm.
play at the back. It was just arching punk by their shell. The
Mm-hmm.
rest were forward. They win the ball. It's either they are driving in or they are picking up passes through the lines.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what they were just doing. Passes through the lines was what they were doing, focused on, or just driving in. But they're actually making those runs,
Mm-hmm.
arching pong, made runs like maybe 3 times during the game.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? So I don't like like if we play this way in terms of I don't want us. It's not every game you build at the back because it's slow. Do you get? And we've considered red card Chaloba. It's just troubles, right? Say we played midfield football, especially in the second half. Yeah, we played midfield football because of the people and the slot put forward. It was easy to play. It's not like, oh, this is who you are bringing in. Okay, this
It's
is who will
crazy.
bring it. Immediately I saw Lavia. I said, oh my God, this man wants to take hold. He said, Maresca's day is coming. Maresca's day has come and it has gone.
I mean, Maresca,
It
you
has
guys got
come and
two losses, right? You lost against
yes, we
United.
suffered. We saw
You
Man
lost.
U's loss was bad. Kingsley, the suffering you are suffering now, I've suffered it. Yes,
Nah,
when we
but you
went to
can't.
Old
You can't. We
Trafford.
are title. We're defending the title, guy. Why in a
Okay,
different?
okay.
Why in a
Yeah,
different race?
different thing.
Why in a different
Yeah,
race? It
I
should
know.
not be.
I
I
know.
don't think. I think the standards I have for this club is high,
It's
right?
higher.
It's high. We have higher standards, high
With
expectations.
this high, with
I know
this
you guys
high
are world
standard,
champions. Fair enough,
with
but
this, with this what,
standards are high.
with this high standard you've placed for yourself, you people must win United.
We have to win United. Must
If you do not win United, that to me, that's trouble. That's trouble.
we must win United.
Good.
It's
So
not. It's not.
that's all I
We
wanted
must
to say.
win United at Anfield. We draw at Anfield to United.
A draw
Our
is a loss. Don't
no, no,
even
no, no,
try
no,
it.
no, no, no.
That's
Not with the
just crazy.
quality that we. No, 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 no. Nah, 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 nah.
It's a question for the Chelsea fan. Do you feel like you should have bought a better keeper? 100%. I've been saying this since last season, right? That's why I don't
United
put
can't lose
Chelsea as
based on current form. Nah,
yeah.
forget who did they play. They played who did United play at home? Sunderland.
Sunderland. They beat and all the win. Most of the wins the
Sunderland.
Amorim has had is
I mean, I'm not
against
trying to
relegation,
downgrade Sunderland, but come on,
right?
Sunderland. Nah, this is an away game. They are coming to Anfield. Anfield is going
Say
to be
that's an
loud.
easy
I
one.
think we should
Easy
beat
one
them.
against United.
I
No
think
worries.
I think we should beat them. No, we should be beating them. Say if we don't win against United, I'll cry in the corner of my. If we don't win against United,
That
then
bad.
oh my god. If we don't win against
They say,
United,
man,
then
they are
it will be a very
united.
big issue.
Oh
It will
my
be a very
god.
big issue. But anyways, what are your final thoughts? It'll be a very big issue if we don't beat United.
Um, guys, before you go off, please can we like this video? Final thoughts from me. Hmm? I think for slots, uh, I know people. The big question we've been trying to even address is, does he have a style of play? Do you get? Because we feel, and me, I can even conclude, he
Mm-hmm.
carried off with slot style, club style of play most
Mm-hmm.
of last season. He didn't really tweak much. Now he's getting to tweak and trying the team to play his own way, right? Which I think is not working. Eric Ten
Mm-hmm.
Hag came from the Dutch league, right? The same Dutch league with his own style of play. It didn't work here.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get? Is he trying to play what he guys played in Feyenoord? We don't know. Do you get? But I just feel, apart from even the coaching style of play, Salah was instrumental to what you guys did last season. Was too instrumental to what everything. Now he's low key. Do you get what I'm saying? So we'll see. You guys need another thing I'll say is you guys need to beat United. If you don't beat United, then there's bigger issues. There is bigger issues than we think. Right. So that's all from me.
The reason why Salah was key last season was because you need to look
Mm,
at the guys that we had in the striker
mm,
position. You had
mm.
Nunes, you had
Yeah.
Luis Diaz, you had Jota. Yes, Jota was not consistently like starting in some games, but it just felt like our
Mm,
strikers were not as clinical. That's the reason why we went to sign Isak, right? That's the
yeah.
reason why we
Yeah.
went to
Yeah.
sign Ekitike, because in that
Yeah.
striker position, we want to fire on all cylinders, right? So we don't have that same expectation of Salah like we did last season,
Mm.
because Salah needed to almost be the one scoring the goals. Because if he does not score all those goals, who else will score it? Luis Diaz,
Quite
right?
true. True.
So
True.
that was
Yeah.
why
Right.
it's like that. But now that we have the strikers that can score goals, we have guys that are clinical. You have someone like Isak that is
Mm,
on track, right? Before he came to Liverpool, on track to do to world class, his world class potential, right? You have someone like Isak, someone like Ekitike, very composed when it comes to
mm,
scoring. The
mm.
expectation for Salah to be the guy scoring goals, to me,
Yeah.
it's not right.
Should move
Salah
away from that.
should move
Actually,
away from Salah and should move to the guys
assists
that have been
that
practicing
score the
scoring goals,
yeah.
that score goals,
Yeah.
right?
That's their bread and butter.
Salah should start assisting more. That is the
Mm,
expectation I have for Salah this season. I don't feel like these losses mean much to me. It's painful. I don't want to
mm.
lose to Chelsea. I don't want to lose Crystal Palace. It's painful. I will agree. But I'm not paying to the point where I'm like, slot out or all these kind of things. I'm not reactionary. You know me very well. I'm not
No,
reactionary. I think
no,
I like to look at things from different sides. For me, I think the in-game decisions were poor.
no problem. Yeah,
I will still stand on
actually
it.
true.
In-game decisions were poor and it affected us. That's a fact. In-game decisions were poor. We need to fix these in-game decisions. We need to play. What is the first team? Be bold. Who is not making the
Consistent
first
with
team?
it.
If it's Florian
Yeah,
Vieira is going to be on the bench and he's not making the team,
let him be on
let
the
us
bench.
know. Last season, we were playing primarily the same people in
Mm, yeah,
multiple games. We played the same guys in multiple games, same midfield, and that is why they gelled very well. So that's what we
yeah,
need to do.
true.
We need to know what the first team is that starts for the Premier League. We need to play those guys well so they gel well. When they win games
They gel.
together, when they do
Yeah.
something together, they'll build that confidence together as a team. I don't think they fired on all cylinders yet. Why?
Mm,
Because we're a team in transition. Things have not clicked yet for us. So I understand that. So I think we should give it time. He needs to learn from this and fix things. And I think United game, we must win. That one, I
must
don't
win.
want to. I don't want to get a draw. I don't want worse a loss. No, not at Anfield. We must win that game and comfortably
Okay.
win the game. Not some last minute type of win, some shaky win. No, a win. So that's it for me. You guys, I
Yeah.
appreciate you guys for coming on our stream. AB, Ravi's new here. Harvey, Closer to
Closer
Truth,
to
Astro
truth.
Club. I appreciate you guys.
SSB,
SSB,
Dorcas,
every single person that came on the stream,
Dara,
Gabby
Steve.
came on the stream, every single person that came, I
Yeah,
appreciate you guys, man. Like, you guys, thank you guys for coming on our stream. We're live every single day, 5:30 p.m. CST. So, guys, make sure you like this video, subscribe to our channel. We're on the way to 3K subscribers before the end of the year. We'll be back
yeah,
tomorrow with more stuff, guys. Back tomorrow with more
yeah.
stuff. So, you guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your day or your morning. Good morning, good evening, wherever you're streaming from, you guys. Bye. Tomorrow.